Dr. Zaibak, you talked a lot about cosmetic dentistry. Your book talks a lot about it, and even though you do, what was your book's name, by the way?
It's called The Hidden Truth Behind the Beautiful Smile.
Oh, yeah, that is a nice title. So in any case, even though you do lots of functional dentistry, tell me a little bit. Again, we have this slight not quite understanding. There's two words, veneers and lumineers. To me, they're both clip-on fingernails or clip-on tooth nails. But apparently there maybe is a difference, and us patients kind of keep running around. She'll have veneers, she'll have lumineers. Tell us about it.
Okay. I hear that all the time. What's the difference, veneers, lumineers? Well, to make it straightforward, a lumineer is a veneer. It's just a brand name of a veneer. The difference is, lumineer is a specific type of patented type of porcelain that makes it very thin, therefore allowing the dentist to place it on top of the teeth with minimal, if any, drilling. So the same idea goes with a veneer. The veneer, however, the original veneer is usually thicker in porcelain, which requires us to remove more tooth structure. The reason the lumineer is more attractive to many patients nowadays is because a lot of patients dislike and they favor the idea of not removing any tooth structure. No shot, no pain, no discomfort, because you're not removing any, you're not removing any little, if any, tooth structure to put on a lumineer.
Okay. And that does have some advantages, because you mentioned if a person needs a missing tooth replaced, and if the teeth next to it are in perfect good shape, you would try to, if possibly, stay away from grinding on it, because why ruin a good thing? So would that apply for a lumineer? Like if you can put a lumineer on it simply because we don't need to touch the tooth and basically shock it?
It all depends on the philosophy of the dentist. My philosophy as a cosmetic dentist is if you can conserve the tooth structure. A tooth structure is very important. It's why destroy it if you don't have to.
Mm-hmm.
If the patient is a candidate for lumineers versus a conventional veneer, then why not give him the lumineer? Where this way you're preserving the tooth structure and keeping it healthy without removing any of it.
Got it. And in terms of pricing, they're relatively the same, I suppose, give or take.
Yeah, they're about the same.
Okay. All right. Now let me ask you this. I've heard that maybe the veneer, and it's like, I used to be in the hotel business for a long time, and you get, as pre-prepared dishes came out, wherever it is, be it in airplanes and whatever, some chefs started frowning on it like a pre-prepared sauce. No, I make my little tiny sauce all the time by myself. Wonderful. At the same token, now, 20, 30 years later, many chefs use those pre-prepared ones because they're just as good. They're made by fantastic chefs in the first place. You know what I mean? They're just made in larger quantities, and by doing so, always the same. So I know there used to be, or still are, maybe dentists out there which say, no, a veneer, not the thin one, not the one which is made by one company, is better. It gives better color, better structure. Is there any truth to that or not really?
It all depends on the training of the doctor, of the dentist. The reason being is this: lumineer requires a different type of training than cementing a regular veneer. The lumineer requires you to get trained with the lumineer company. It takes time. Where the regular veneer, you're basically trained in dental school. So it takes a specific type of, training to get the lumineer to look as good, with like the veneer. It can actually look better, but with the right handling and with the right training of the dentist. We're a certified lumineer office, so we've had a lot of training with the lumineers. you would not be able to tell the difference between a luminaire and a conventional veneer in our office because we have advanced trainings in both.
So basically, what it boils down to is, if you give if you give a carpenter something to repair, he will do it with a nail and a hammer. You give the same job to a mechanical engineer like me, and I'll come with the welding machine and with some iron rods. And so if you, however, give it to a company who has a welder and a carpenter, they will do what maybe is the best for that situation.
Yes.
Well, all right. Thank you very much.